Yes, we're back. We're back again in Fernbus. We're back again, and this time to look at one of the other new coaches from the Comfort Class release. This is the 515. Yes, we're back to a non-double axled coach. Yeah, not driven anything. Looks nice and funky from the front like the 519 did. When I look at the 515, we'll start it up. We'll let these lovely passengers get on board, and we'll take it on a trip from where we left off in the stream last time, down here in Constance. And we'll go to Munich, and at the end of the journey we'll have a look through all the other coaches that are available in the Comfort Class DLC. So join me then for this look at the Comfort Class coaches. Grab that guidebook to the Comfort Class and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome back to Fernbus. So let's jump on board then. Still got a nice creaky door that we had with the other one. So definitely a lot shorter coach this time. The glitches have gone as well, so we don't get the thing at the beginning. Let's go and take a seat. Reset track IR. Ignition on. Start it up. Activate destination display. So we're going there to Munich, but first what we'll do is we'll go through this lot. So reading lights on, dimmed lights on, driver's light we don't need, night lights we don't need, 240 volt on, kitchen clearance on, WC on, hostess clearance on, Wi-Fi on. We won't play the announcement. Driver monitor, that's on or off. Oh, that's what did it. Okay, passenger monitor on. We don't want to do lift up and down, we don't want to do hill hold. Enable passenger lights, enable all reading lights. There we go. So that's that. The air conditioning then, we know we've got to set now by doing this. Somehow, oh there we go, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, I need to, no that's, okay, that's, alright, we'll set that about there. And we'll put that, let it warm their feet. We'll do that. So we'll now go outside and then let them on board. So we've got here, so obviously a smaller coach, so we've only got a couple of luggage compartments here on this one, but they've all just put their bags in. We'll log ourselves into the computer slowly. There we go. So expecting 10 people going to Munich, and you are number 1.
Hello, bitte sehr. Danke.
Not a problem. You are number 2.
Grüezi, mein Ticket.
Well, that's your phone. Technically not your ticket, but okay.
Mahlzeit, bitte sehr.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. What about you?
Mahlzeit, bin ich hier richtig?
I'm guessing so. Yeah. Why you stood over here?
Grüezi, bitte sehr.
Yeah, sorry, I got a bit close then, didn't I? What about you?
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Well, hopefully we end up in Munich. Yeah.
Hi, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket aufnehmen.
Yep, that's all good.
Servus, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
I'm not going to Saarbrücken. No.
Ciao, das Ticket. Bitte schön.
I'm not going to the stadium. No. Well, that's new. Anyway, stadium. I've seen that before.
Grüezi, bin ich hier richtig?
I am going to Munich.
Servus, Sie wollen bestimmt
Yeah, I'm going to Munich.
Mahlzeit, hier, mein Ticket.
And I'm going to Munich. So that's everybody apart from the people that don't know where they're going. So yeah, we've got the winter paint job on this as well. Pretty nice to look at. I do like the way, oh that's the thing, I do like the way they're modelled. So we'll jump back on board. Ladies and gentlemen, and you, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff Travel Flixbus service going to Munich. It doesn't say on the side of this coach, but trust me, it'll be a bonus to arrive alive. If you look in the seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you'd like to fill that out with your next of kin's details, it'll tell us who to notify in the event of your untimely death. That'll be great. Thank you very much. Enjoy travelling with Sims and Stuff Travel. My name is Hans. Okay, so let's set ourselves down. Okay, close that front door. Reset track IR again. That's not letting me look. Okay, that'll do. We will go to the computer, advance time to a minute before departure. Like so. There we go. Click on start right. I didn't do that last time. Throttle brake. In gear. Indicate.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zu Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply
Das ist hier
log
nicht die
on to
Formel
our
1.
onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
And if you're new to my videos, as always, welcome. There's a new Fernbus video on the channel every Fernbus Friday. Something from OMSI, the bus simulator, on a Monday. Something from either trucking, flight, trains, or anything else on a Wednesday. And something from me live on Twitch on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday night. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit that subscribe button. So yeah, here we are in the 515 then. It's like the shortest version of the coach. We did the 519 last time, the 519 HD. This is the 515. I'm guessing a 15-meter version. And yeah, looks the same dash wise. I'm really liking this dash. What we'll do at the end of the video, as I said, we'll go through all the variations there are in the comfort class. We've also got, as you can hear, the multimedia DLC running as well, so we've got a bit of music playing, which is rather nice. And yeah, really liking this difference now to Fernbus. You'll actually see as well at the end the coach selection screen has now improved a lot better. This game's just getting better and better with every single update. It's so good now. As I said before, this is this is the game that Fernbus should have always have been now. Yeah, I've stuck by it through thick and thin, all the way from the yeah, they're not great beginnings, but yeah, I could see the potential in the game all the way back then, and it's getting really good. The next things to come after the coaches now is more map. Can't wait for that one. So that will hopefully be at some point in the new year. We'll be able to bring you some more map, and then hoping there'll be some continued improvements on this throughout next year, before the release of TML's next project, the bus simulator with multiplayer. Can't wait for that one. Yeah, really good. Not sure when in the new year that'll be released, but I'm going to be going to Gamescom next year in Germany, so we'll be saying to TML, yeah, is there any chance of having a look at that? Thank you very much. And we'll certainly be chatting to them at Gamescom. But yeah, back to this. Yeah, lots of versions now, so we can rotate the coaches with every single journey. We shouldn't duplicate a coach now for blimey a couple of months nearly, by doing a different coach each time. Thing is, now with more coaches, it's going to be harder for me to keep on top of which coach we've done and which one we haven't. So I'm just going to have to go through them all in order. And we are continuing our journey around the map as well. We did top to the bottom of the map on the live stream, which went out the week previous to this. Did on the Friday night, I believe, or Saturday night, week previous to this. That's out on YouTube. Check that out. A long stream, but really enjoyed that. And then, so what I do is I keep the date of the video set to the date I actually record, which today is the 30th of. Is it? Yes, 30th of November. So the day before release. So the weather is starting to draw in. So as we get more wintry, we'll start getting snow and stuff back on the ground as we had last winter. The time I've changed though, because I'm recording this at nearly 7 PM at night, so it'll be dark. So really wanted to bring the time back to daylight so we can see some of this fantastic looking map. And it is so good. It's so nice to be in a proper map, and the fact that my machine will now run it as well, even better. So yeah, we're going to be sticking with Fernbus. Definitely Fernbus will carry on in its Fernbus Friday slot on the channel. If you have noticed, some of the other content has dropped off for varying reasons over the last month or so, but OMSI and Fernbus certainly staying on the channel. OMSI on a Monday, Fernbus on a Friday, something else on a Wednesday. It may be that come the new year I do start ramping back up the content, but yeah, really want to try and keep the videos to around the 30 minutes, so that they're watchable. And then some games then I'll be bringing in on live streams from time to time, so we can have a bit of a longer journey, as we did in the previous live stream in this, which was 2 hours nearly, I think, of Fernbus fun. And over the Christmas period there will be the 7 streams of Christmas, 7 different games, or more than 7 different games, over the 7 days of Christmas. I want to try and bring in every game that I play at some point. So some streams will do a couple of games, some streams will concentrate on one game. Plenty of multiplayer action to come in that as well, and some single player stuff like this. So yeah, do please check out the Twitch page, details at the top of the screen there, and do please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notifications as well, although I do try and have my videos go out at the same time, 6 PM UK time, on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so you know they're coming. But put the little notification on, because it occasionally may be some surprise videos in there as well. So you turn the little bell on and it will notify you via text or email as to that I've got a new video out. And spread the word. If you're enjoying Fernbus, you know someone else that's enjoying Fernbus, or even OMSI or any of the content, then yeah, do please point them towards the channel. Be much appreciated. So we've got 187 kilometres to go, then a little bit of a short hop across to Munich, and yeah, it gives us a chance to take in this lovely scenery. And I still don't like these junk. Every time I come to these lane merge twisty things, I never know what to do. In theory I should stay out there, but then we got one and then that disappears. So what's I supposed to do with that? And then I'll go back in here again. So in the space of 200 yards there, I've been in all 3 lanes. Probably shouldn't be the case. And if it's the first, wow, that is supposed to get up. Wow, I always want to go up there to see if you can get up there. That was steep. I'm guessing the AI couldn't make it up there. Wow. Yes, anyway, if you're new to my videos, at the end of the video we go through the leaderboard, only the world rankings to see how poorly I'm doing, and look at my rankings against that. But we also go through my Steam Friends rankings, where you can appear as well. details on that at the end of the trip, where we summarise the journey, go through the rankings, and then after that we'll go back through the coaches to show you what you get with the comfort class. But yeah, so far really liking the variety, and who knows, could be more coming next year. That'd be pretty awesome if they do. But isn't this scenery fantastic? The Unreal 4 engine, wow, I can't wait to see where this goes. It's just so smooth, so nice. But yeah, really nice. Liking the dash, liking the way it sounds, loving the way it drives. Still a bit of vague steering thing going on, but as I say every week, it's me, I think, rather than the game. And every week I forget to look at my settings because I just jump in and record a video. But yeah, one day I'll do that. There's 2 parking places. They're really close together. Okay, check the mirror, go back in. So 147 kilometers to go till we arrive at Munich. And yeah, nice to be out here in this lovely winter's day. Video going live on the 1st of December. Can't believe it's already December. Where has this year gone? Been doing the YouTube thing just over a year now. For those of you who've been long-term subscribers, I thank you. It's been a fantastic year. It's been a roller coaster of a ride. And yeah, for someone like me that's putting out niche content, and I know it is very niche content, yeah, the channel's doing really well. Thank you all for subscribing. Much appreciated. And plenty more content to come next year, although not that we've finished with this year yet. And if you haven't, a bit more shameless plugging, do please check out the Google Plus community, and I'm sure you have by now. Yeah, a brilliant and very growing community there on Google Plus for sim gamers and Sims fans. It'd be great if you are on the community already, to get a few more people posting stuff. Although a few of us do post things fairly regularly, it'd still be great to get a few more people posting some content, pictures of your setup, gaming pics, funny things that happen in games. Take a screenshot, post it, share it, and we'll all comment on it. So if you're interested, there is a few pictures of my setup in there, in the my setup section, and a few of the other people from the community, their setups are in there as well. There's also a video gone out fairly recently back on the channel, a video tour of the room that I do my recording in, the day after I got my new gaming rig. So go back and check that out. Alright, 113 kilometers to go then, and really liking this coach. Don't really notice when you're driving the difference in the length of them, because obviously the width's the same, and on a motorway the length of it isn't that much of a difference. But around town, yeah, driving the shorter coach does make a difference. And it's just nice to drive a different variety. A bit like the 2 versions of the MAN with the Type C and the standard coach. And then we got the Skyliner, which, yeah, I like, but never been a huge fan of, because you can't look up like that. You haven't got that all-round visibility because the upper deck gets in the way. But really nicely done. These though, brilliant. Highly recommend purchasing the DLC, and even the multimedia DLC does add a little something to the game. Just that little bit of background noise. But yeah, rather nice. So 89 kilometers, definitely a lot of parking places. They've added a few more now, I think. Still cannot see the point of the whole fueling thing. I've never done a journey, even when I've gone north to south of the map, never done a journey that's actually required me to stop for fuel. So yeah, can't see the point of that really, unless when the economy system comes into the game. If when you leave this coach, like I've started off with a full tank of fuel, I leave this, it's got say 3/4 of a tank of fuel. Next time I come back into this coach, it will still have 3/4 of a tank of fuel. Then after several journeys, you will have to refuel the coaches. A bit like in OMSI in the bus company simulator, where you had to refuel the buses. I can see a benefit longer term, but at the moment I think, I'm not 100% on this, if I started again with this coach, the mileage would be back to where it was, so it's not remembering it, and the fuel will be back to where it was, so it's not remembering it. So that would be something awesome. TML, if you're going to do that in with the economy system, that will be great. Not sure when the economy system is coming, but hopefully it does arrive with us at some point next year. That'll be really good. Right, 66 kilometers to go. Into the tunnel we come. But yeah, driving really well.
Warum fahren Sie eigentlich so schnell?
Well, I was doing, okay, I'll back off. I was doing 100 when I came into the tunnel, and then I sort of didn't slow down. That's why. It's quite a simple explanation when you come to think of it. I forgot to slow down. Now we speed up again. There you go. Yeah, really liking this map. It'd be nice when we do get some more maps, some new roads to drive in, some new places to go to. That'd be always good, so we can go to some new destinations and go for completion. We have visited every town on more than one occasion, so we're just doing that random journey around the map. So the next journey will carry on from where this one ends in Munich. We'll probably go back up the right hand side of the map, or maybe even go across to the left hand side of the map. Alright, coming off here. Oh, bit of lag there. No, we always drive like this. Right, 35 kilometers to go. So I could really turn that map off and just use the one on the dash. It's actually quite usable. I've noticed if it zooms out the same way that the larger one does. Wow, he changed lanes a bit quick there, didn't he? Even the AI has improved a lot now. They have been, wow, apart from that, they have been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, making this game smoother and smoother and smoother. So for someone that's not played it for a while, you've owned it, and have been reluctant to come back to it because of the initial glitches, do please come back to it. You check it out, vastly improved. Right, so 24 kilometers to go. We are nearly there.
Das ist ein Bus und kein Hochseeboot im Sturm.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. Alright, 20 kilometers to go. Light is green, and we're going to go through on green. Right, make sure I don't speed now coming into town, or try not to. And then a right hand turn.
Das war ein Blitzer.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was. You're correct with that. It definitely was. I can't deny that. It was, yeah, I did get, there was some speeding slightly there, but it was too close to the 50. Right. So, yeah, I will try and stick to the 50 now. We've got to go left up here, haven't we? So we'll come out of here slightly early, because he's dithering along on the inside lane. Oh, we're going to catch the lights as well. We like that. Blimey, I wouldn't want to bring the Skyliner on the roof here. Oh, no, that lane. I definitely do like the way that sat-nav zooms in and out. That's pretty special. Wow, the way his brake lights only came on at the end though, not so special. Right, 6 kilometres to go. So up here then round to the left. So we'll stay in this left-hand lane. We've got a green light approaching. Oh no, actually we should have gone that lane, so we just dive across here. And then we'll come into, this is where we couldn't come last time, I'm sure it was. We hit an invisible wall here, didn't we? Okay, round here. So it'd be quite nice if we parked in those bays. I'd love to do that, just park in one of those bays and have to reverse out, that'd be pretty awesome. Right. Come around here, trying not to hit the taxis. Okay, and there we are.
Das ging ja mal fix.
Nearly an hour early. Open all the doors, off they get. I'll get off myself, make sure they've all got off. Where'd they all go? They're all going wandering off down there. Okay, no one left on board now. Right, sit myself down. Okay, reshuttle the doors then. Pop it into neutral. There we go, and let's log out and see how we did. Okay, so passengers transported 10 out of 10, tickets sold 0 out of 0, didn't sell any bad tickets, completed 2 stops, contact with Central, yes we did, didn't run out of fuel, drove 294 kilometres, earned 646 XP. Arrived on time, departed on time, yeah, didn't get anything for that, didn't lose any passengers anywhere, restroom clearance was fine, reading light clearance was fine, Wi-Fi clearance was fine, lighting was fine, air conditioning 87%, and of course I played the announcement. Maintained driving time, work time, didn't damage any properties, didn't injure any pedestrians, didn't have any accidents, and yeah, I got done for speeding once, just slightly. Drove on the road 100% of the time, no braking misbehaviour, no steering misbehaviour, well there was a little bit. Maintained a speed limit 96% of the time as well. So yeah, Fernbus Reloaded, well worth another look. And if you haven't bought Fernbus, why not? It's so good. So back at the main menu, we'll have a look at that all-important leaderboard. Loading times are a bit of a Fernbus thing. It does take a little bit of a while. There we go. Okay, the leaderboard then. I've got 403. I've been hovering around these 400 for absolute ages. The top 100, yeah, I'm never going to get up there. Friends, ignoring Alan, so we're never going to catch him. I'm at 403. Andy is at 590. Tux at 827. Dylan at 835. Captain Chaos at 1092, Chris Brown at 1300, Sam at 1328. Sam, by the way, first person of the group to post a picture of his Christmas tree set up on Google+. Well worth checking that out. Mike at 1546, Ed at 1677, Stewie B, who's new to this, welcome Stewie, at 1860. Graham Cook at 2677, Toots, fairly new as well, welcome Toots, at 3858, N Quarter at 5736, Ortog at 6925, Bloodrock at 7886, Sitaro at 10,456, Brad at 12,589, Dan at 17,908, Matthew at 24,792, Johnny Rotten at 29,949, Chopworld at 32,742, Larwood at 33,919, Jack Mullin at 35,351, Danny at 38,972, Noz at 40,007, and Fuzzy Bunts at 43,554. So those were the people in my Steam group that have got the game, and there are their rankings. You too can join those rankings. Please don't just add me on Steam. Send me a message through the Google Plus community saying, "You're awesome, I love your videos, please add me to Steam." So now, let's have a look at these coaches then. So, we'll go back to the very beginning. So here we are, the Man and Lions coach. Standard coach you got with the game when it first came out. And the Lions coach C, the twin wheel version, slightly longer. Then we got the Skyliner in the Sims and Stuff livery. It look good, spinning around with us a bit of road here. The Comfort Class S515 HD then is part of the new Comfort Class, which is the first one we drove. Sorry, the one we drove this evening. And we've got the 516 HD, twin wheel, slightly longer. 516/2 HD, so slightly longer, but single wheel. 517 HD, longer again, twin wheel. And then the 519 HD. So plenty of coaches. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different coaches now that we can drive, which is pretty awesome. So there we go. 8 different coaches to drive now. Plenty more map hopefully to come in the new year. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Another new Fernbus from me next Friday. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.